Okay. Ita Mexico. Good day. It is the afternoon of Wednesday, 20th of September, 2023. In the lunar cycle Awakatsiki, from the deer moon, which is our final summer lunar cycle before we head into winter. And I don't know if you could appreciate the silence in my house, but that's what I'm with most of the time now. That silence. Man, I know it seems crazy, but I really miss having Brittany around. Anyway, we're gonna take a walk. Yeah, I decided I needed to ditch the sandals. Well, I tucked them in my pack. I'm glad I brought them along though, because I imagine I'm going to end up on some of those pointy little rocky city trails, the ones at the official trails, and those are really brutal on bare feet. So I figured I'd wear the sandals today, but I just can't stand having stuff on my feet. So right now I don't need it, so I'm not gonna use it. It's a little bit chilly. These big cumulus clouds coming over top, and the chill that's in the air, it kind of spooks me a little bit and makes me wonder if rain is going to be on the way, and that would be just my luck. I finally decide I gotta get out of the house and get away from this silence and this ghost environment, because really, it's a weird thing that happens between, I think, my body senses and my mind senses. My mind senses tell me you gotta move on now from this relationship. This was no good for a variety of reasons. It's time that this is called to an end. Obviously she's trying to move on, so why don't you just let that happen? There's that, my mind telling me things and rationalize it and tell me that spending time thinking about this stuff is a waste of my energy, that it's just bringing me down. My salubrious indulgence game, I haven't been scoring well because I've just been moping around being depressed and stuff through good parts of the day. That's all going on with my mind, hey? And my mind telling me it's time to break out of that. But my body, like my heart, my gut, whatever it is, those inside senses, my body still is carrying on really a lot of the time as if Brittany's still there. And it's a weird thing that happens because I'm going about my routine in my day, and all of a sudden, my body senses become aware that Brittany's not there, and I have to retell myself almost what happened. My mind has to then come engaged because the reality is different than my body expected it to be. Even waking up in the morning and then I feel like she's on the other side of the bed and she's not, and I have to kind of discover that, and then And then because it's confusing, then my mind comes in and says, this is what happened, right? So I have to keep remembering. It's a weird kind of thing. So I think until my body catches up with my mind, which is just a matter of time, because the body, it doesn't, you can't convince the body to change first and then the body, somehow motivates you to change or whatever. Doesn't work like that. You have to do an experience to your body such that it changes. And so, living in that quiet is is doing things to my body, right? And eventually the body will rewire and change will occur. But right now, it's slow on the uptake. Something like that. Anyway, I really need to get out of the house. And so here we are. We're going for a walk. But if it starts to rain, this might be a short walk. Where are you going? There must be a garter snake den in that direction that I don't know about. That is interesting. Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of snake dens I don't know about, but this late in the season to be seeing one just down here can't be from the den up here, Trying to decide which way to go. Should I go downstream to Spokane, see what's happening there? Or should I go upstream to the water intake canal and see what's happening there? Or or should I go to Spokane and then do a round and loop back and then do this side? I think maybe that's what I'll try to do. But look, I'm gonna have to go on city trail. Oh, that part's not city trail. Good. Yeah, I need dirt pads. Or I want dirt pads, I should say. This looks a little bit hairy for... Whew. At least I stayed on my feet. Yeah, it's this stuff that's just... Even for a long time barefooter, this stuff is pretty brutal. And I don't want any bruises in my feet because I'm still trying to get back to running. I've been off my game really since Britt left. It's thrown me for a loop. My nutrition's been down because I've been drinking, and my fitness has been down because my nutrition is down, then I don't want to do my fitness, you know. I haven't been going on runs. So, but I will be getting back to it. That's for sure. Time. Could be tomorrow that I go for a run. I don't know. We'll see. Really nice bit of hairy golden aster still left, all in bloom, up here by the high level bridge. I was just checking along this flat, see if there's any snakes about. A couple of years ago there was garter snake dens and bull snake dens up in here, but I think they've since moved. I think this is a cherry-faced darner. She's off. Spookimi coming into view. I just thinking, since I'm headed this way, rather than turn around and follow the same path back, what I should do is cross the river up here at the highway and walk on the other side of the river for my return destination. Just walk to the Whoop-Up Bridge, cross that to get back. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Peaks sits on top. The painted turtles are out in pretty good numbers here. They're just being left with this shallow water. Holy moly. Got a goose family over here, poking around on this island. And I think I saw yellow legs. There it is. Not nearly the number of mallards who were here, you know, my last couple of visits. We'll see if they're at the north end, but I would have expected there to be some over here for sure. They must be congregating elsewhere now. Alright. There are some mallards out here. See a bunch of different ducks out in the north end here too, so probably most of them are mallards. I'll show if there's anything different, of course. Alright, so they haven't all left. This is someone different. I'll have to look when I'm at home, because I can't really see from where I'm at, and I don't have my monocular with me. Stupid me. There's someone smaller, probably a teal I'm thinking, but we'll see when I get home. Most of these guys out here are all mallards, like I was saying. I'm listening out for widgeon voices, because this would be nearing the season when I'd expect them to be stopping through. It's another one of these smaller ducks. Who are they? You know, that's a mallard female by comparison. Giant. And we got these little ones. There's about 5 or 6 of them out here. No herons today. Thus far, anyway. Almost back to the high level bridge from the other side of the river now. And for sure, this hike is doing me good. Like, I can feel it psychologically. I'm feeling good. My body senses are getting a different experience, you know, and doing something, engaging in different activities and different senses than they were sitting around the house. It's good for me. I'm glad I set out, and I'm glad that I'm making this kind of a longer hike, because it needs to be. I'm going to go back to the house, and it's just going to be me at the house again for the evening, I think. Although my downstairs tenant, it is her birthday today, so I'm thinking when I get back I will run over to Safeway and get some little like birthday cupcake or something, you know, a little candle to celebrate. If she even happens to be home to celebrate with. I don't know. It is still a work night, so she probably will be. But yeah, that might keep me a little bit preoccupied at home tonight too, so I'm not just sitting around being sorry. Lots of ring-billed gulls hanging out the other side of the river. No pelicans. I think the pelicans have gone away. Didn't see them at the weir yesterday, and if they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be at the weir. Making my way to Whoop Up Bridge, the next crossing point. Definitely looks like and feels like rain is coming. I'm just hoping it doesn't come before I get home. I'm already pretty chilly. And I should be warm from all this walking. I think I've gone about 6.5 kilometers so far. Yeah, those clouds. I don't know. Found the heron. Oh, gummy. Just fishing back in here. The little oxbow. And now she's off. And the heron does not want to be around people. Ah yes, I feel much improved. Hey doggos, you guys ready to go out? Let's go.